Are we live? Are we live for real? Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling on this lovely Friday afternoon? Here in the lovely, where we at? This is Elvo Shay, I'm coming back at y'all again with another Tarot with the T. Tarot with the TWTT. I am so happy. I'm so happy today. It is raining outside. It's thundering. I think I told y'all once before that I wanted it to rain. I wanted it to because they building a whole house is next door. And not only did it rain, but it knocked the power out last time. I think tonight they cleared the flow open for me because, baby, thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you, because they showed taking a break. Right now. Yes, indeed. Yes. Let's just go right into it. Just prayers for all of the cities, all of the places, all of the people. From Louisiana, of course, dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Ida, but also it has made its way. Baby done made the path on up, done toe up the East Coast in certain ways. Y'all, my nerves get bad enough if we are seeing people kayaking through the city, knowing how some of that water could be. Now imagine New York City. I'm down here in Texas. I mean, dang. I seen a rat doing Olympics and people were debating in the comment section if the rat was making it or not. I saw so much water just gushing into people's apartments throughout. And I know it's New Jersey, Philadelphia, and New York City that has been affected. So first off, and I know that, and we talked about this before, I implore y'all, look around when y'all finish looking at me. Take a second when you feel like it. Look at past ones. Catch a replay. We talked about the weather. We talked about it's name, baby. I gotta give acknowledgement and awareness and just a shout out and a signal, baby, because there still is a need. Y'all understand when after the aftermath of a storm, of a hurricane, if you don't know about like I said, mama or yeah, look, sometimes that is the part or a phase of creation is when things go through moments of destruction. And baby, it just is what it is. But yes, we talked about in previous videos about heart, weather control stuff that I just found out. So prayers to everybody that's affected. Anyway, hello. If you just came in, go ahead and leave a question if you want to. But I'm just talking about stuff. My own little, I got my notes of subjects, but I'll be waiting to give a free reading. This is Tarot with the T. So you catch me during a live stream. If you ask a question, I could give you an answer. If you want a personal reading, you're going to have to talk about that later. And we got information below. But yeah. So since we in Texas, let's just stay here. Texas has been acting kind of cute lately. All right, I don't know which one to start with. If y'all are unaware, then I'll start at the easy one. This is the easy one. The gun laws is open season, baby. We can carry all you want to. Look, I'm not opposed to if you need tools, baby, that's you do. But I mean, just all willy-nilly, just all out. And it's very interesting. I like how I get daughter knives. I like how I get that because it's that element of that I was saying in my head too. When I couldn't think of tools, I was still thinking of metal, which is still swords, it's still knives, and it's a lot that goes on with being able to get through to something. And it's something when everybody has access that easily. I feel like it. Interesting, Texas, baby. They say it's open here. This daughter of knives energy. Shout out to my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know how, 444. We're going to get to you. I'm not going to, dang, we're going to be in Texas for a minute because I got a lot of people. But no, she is all about messaging, communication, intellect. Ogun energy, if I'm thinking on the metal side of things, if I'm thinking of thunder and lightning and guns, I mean, really, that's... So moving right along, that's the easy. Two of knives come out. What's going on? What we not seeing? I'm just talking about Texas. I'm just talking about gun laws. And I'm just sat up 3 minutes talking about knives. And I'm like, leave it alone. But we talking. What are we not seeing today? I was told I can talk today. That's what I'm going to say. I was told I could talk. So let's just see about what else. Baby, Texas, Lone Star State. Y'all are going to get people scared to move down here. Okay, so they have a new abortion law. I'm not finna get too deep. We ain't gonna get too heavy. It's just that I have no choice but to speak about... I'll be honest, I am a pro-choice person, all right? This my Gemini side coming in the mix. Roll with me. First off, I feel like a woman has a right to what she can or cannot do with her body. I'm gonna just say that I'm pro-choice. I can verbally say that. Now, there's another side of me where I personally, as of right now, I'm not finna talk about different circumstances I gotta be in. My mind raced too much for that, but we can, if we need to, elaborate. I myself, I'm gonna keep my baby if that's the case, because there's other... Metaphysically, esoterically, this is just my thought. I just want to know at what point, and I've asked this question before we even got to this subject. We're going to get back to you, Governor Abbott, and all y'all. But I just want to know, this is what I want to clear up. What is the point that baby come from the ethers? However, how they go, how that spirit, how that soul, when it comes from the ethers, at what point does it enter the womb? Does it enter into the fetus? Does life begin? I want to know the exacts, but I'm good. I know that's a process. Maybe it varies. Okay. Anyway, that's people's choice. All right. Y'all acting like y'all ain't popped no plan Bs before. We're gonna act like this. Let's just talk about what we're gonna flip real quick, and then I'll get to the system as a whole. And while I think this is a setup. So, Spirit, what do we have for... I just want to say Texas women's. Whew. You try to smile to not be... But I'm not on the rah-rah level. It's just I want to understand in spirit. That's all. Of the situation. Of the situation. Let me see. Let me leave it right here. Let me take a sip. I'm gonna tell you why I was shaking my head real quick. When I'm asking about Texas and I'm talking about women, the energy of what is the need, what's the cut for it, what is the energy that's needed, I guess you can say. And it's very interesting that the first card that comes out, and this card came out once or twice when I was talking about Katrina, better yet. When I was talking about Katrina, my last video, and that is that 4 of Sticks, okay? Do you see what they do in this picture? You see how I'm just talking about... Let's go. If you know some tarot and you cool with it, that's why I like this card, because I get to catch other things. The imagery. 4 of Sticks is about stability. I see 444 early. It's about celebration. It's about people coming together and family coming together. But I love foundation and stability. They're my favorite. Just looking at them poles steady. But look at the people between. You know what they're doing? They are burying the placenta, the afterbirth. They just had a child. They just delivered a child. You see how this is, and this is in practices. You see this deck, that's why I'm stuck on my deck. It's about a tradition. When you start a family or when you bring a new life into the world, you do this, and it's a celebration. It's to Allow and ensure abundance and health for the family, for the baby. It's a beautiful thing. Some of y'all ain't asked for that. Some people ain't asked for that. I'm going to be real. And now look at the next card that's next to it. They burying something in the ground. But look at what always come into play. Money always come into play. I'm just getting here. This 7 of coins, and guess what she's doing? She's burying her pearls. Picking up her pearls. Excuse me. She's picking up her pearls. But 7 of coins is about that harvest. It is about you put something, you lay something out, you have enough, you're looking at it. You could be wanting more, but you have enough. You are looking over it. She's getting her pearls up because she had to hide it within that swine. It's investments. It's things that you put in and you want to do things with them. Can we get a matchup? Can we get everybody burying something, everybody rooting, everybody digging up something. This Dr. Grant, but he's in reverse. This is that Hermit card to self. 1111, you're not to self here. It's bringing together. I feel like there is a pull and there is a need for children to be, here I go on my little conspiracies, running down TikTok, and then we're going to leave it alone. Just rock with me now. So y'all tell me y'all are persecuting people who are having child, but not persecuting people who are possibly R-ing, rhymes with telling them, at the end of the day, the system is a mess. CPS, Child Protective Services, you are a mess. Y'all not paying your social workers good. Netflix got that show with that little boy that went through it and nobody answered to him. I can't handle it. I just now started watching TV, barely. Look here now. To be hit and to know, and I've seen enough documentaries of the system, but I know people. And it makes me feel like something, because this TikTok conspiracy, since I say there's investments, it's energy. You know what it made me think about? And somebody brought it up on TikTok. I'm telling you. Trafficking. Yeah, I think there's a connection. Because think about it. A lot of people who do end up in the system are mistreated in more ways than one. In any trafficking way you can think, the path it goes, yes. And they're in the hands of different people who are knowing this. So y'all need them babies to grow, because they're finna come into work. And that's where it's like, let people have their choice, because at the end of the day, y'all not setting up certain opportunities for certain women to be able to bring their seed into the world comfortably, properly, not have their child be a part of the pipeline system. Ooh. You ain't know I was finna get there neither. Mama, leave it at that. Texas, chill out. I think y'all should chill. Hey, hi. And I'm not even a fan of birth control. We talk about birth control. I don't touch it. But if that's a choice that somebody wants, why not let that be way more accessible? Why not let all of women's health be way more accessible? Whoa. Why not let men have more birth control? Oh, snap. Why not more heavier? I wasn't finna go here. Why not more persecution on men? I mean, they can have babies up until like they are dust, ancient. We are limited with the children. I mean, we can only grow 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 at a time, Pallavi, hello, you have a question, please do answer it. I'm just talking my topics, things that I've been thinking. And if you got a question, go ahead. It's a mini read. I got to keep them short. But if you want to go ahead and drop, if you want longer ones, we could talk later. But please, Texas, work on that. Okay, so, all right. I had 1 or 2 reviews. Before I get to that, I have a little reviews section, and we're gonna answer this lovely viewer question first before we do that. Oh yes, I can absolutely answer that. Pallavi wants to know what's coming next in love for me. Okay. Yes. What's next? Ooh, it feels like we're going through a transition. We are ready to see something else. Let's see. Let's see, Spirit. For Pallavi, lovely coming through, wants to know what's coming next in love for them. What's coming next, Spirit? Ooh. Okay. Okay. I like that. Oh, we are finna look. I don't know what you heard when I said transition at first before I even threw a card out. There was some I was thinking, it was imagery I was thinking, but this is good. It seems crazy, but this just roll with me. As of now, I don't know what transition you have been through or you are still going through, because this is showing me that there is a moment of instability. Look, four wands came back. 4 wands came back. That's not for nothing. This is for a reason. This was just up a second ago, and 4 of sticks, baby. I'm gonna say properly on here. There's 4 sticks, if you can see. And you see that couple, I just said it is about them. They are burying, they just had a child. They came together. This is beautiful. But look at them. They came in reverse this time. They came upside down. And I said the things I love about that card is stability, is foundation. Because when you have that, when you're beginning any relationship, I don't care what it is, it makes me feel so good. And it's what's to come. This card was just out. But we got, I don't know where you at. As of right now, I'm not going to say you just been through something, but I said transition before I even threw a card. I got to throw the last card out so it won't, I don't want to freak you out. It's all going to level itself out. But this card is what was on my mind and what I thought about. And this is the big house. This is the Tower card. This is a card that, you don't want to find this when it comes. People sometimes don't when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, because it's like, it's something. You see how people are falling from the rooftops. It is like, ugh. And these houses have dark histories. If you're familiar with that, all Southern antebellum homes, these houses are very dark. So it's a very card. But this card I was just talking about, Mama Oya. I was just talking about Oya today, and I was thanking her, and that's the goddess. That's the goddess of lightning, baby. She's the goddess of hurricanes. She is the goddess of those type of winds coming through. Shout out air signs again. She is, and when I thought of that, I talked about her earlier, and I'm saying it now. It comes a time when it just got to be kind of rough getting through. See there, if you don't mind, I had a hard time. And you know what? It is dark and hard times. And this is that's why I like this card. I love this card because it shows you signs that there is tomorrow. You have to get through certain things. It takes the lightning and strike. Usually it's lightning striking this down. It's usually fire. Okay. It's usually that. It's rubble at the bottom, but we grow from that. We build from that. And it's a hard time for you. I know you know why I know it's a hard time for you during this transition. And I said transition before we threw a card, and you get 2 of these. That's why I'm like, this patch is going to be, I think it's going to take a little second, because you have to, and I'm going to get to what you got to do. But this 6 of Knives, that transition, these are my little bonus cards. I have to talk about them first. But when I saw them, it made me feel good. Because you see this tower. Yeah, we got to get through this. We're going to have to get through the storm, baby, before you can find those calmer waters. You need those calmer waters to fill your cup. You need those clear. I was just thanking the rain today, too, because it rained on Fridays for me. I was just talking about that fresh water, too. You got to fill your basket with this daughter of baskets. This the tuba. It's like nights. This is You in a whole other playing field when you at this point, sweetheart, because you're in control of yourself. You're in control of what you'll accept and what you won't accept. You heard how I said fresh water. I like that. I like it. But even still, it seems off balance and the foundation seems funny. And I'm just seeing your progression. But look at what you're going to get to. There's going to be, you see how this justice card, this judge, this Dr. Buzzer. You see the Libra at the bottom? You see the courthouse? That's what he's for. He's that Libra energy. Air signs is, and water is heavy. But this is about, you see, literally justice. Things will balance out for you. Things will work for you. Once you know the proper measurements of filling your own cup and feeling that love, I always suggest that, baby, the love will come to you. The love got to come. The love got to already be there. That's always my message anyway. I promise you, it seems very umbrella-like and cliche, but the way it lays itself out, I can't help that. This transition you're going to go through, you still going through, you still picking up the rubber, baby. But that the more you clear it out, it's probably people right in front of you that you weren't able to see because you were too clouded. I'm be real with you. And sometimes you need forces and you need things happening to you. Me too, babe. Sometimes it's the worst. But yes, you got it. You got it. That's it. That's sometimes that's the main thing we do. We'll be the roughest on ourselves, you know. But yes, hon, thank you. If you ever want to get into depth or anything like that, you can ask for a personal reading or anything. But I hope that answered your question. Thank you. Thank you so much. Whoa, we got so much going, baby. And I'm catching up. Oh, you finding love? No, I said that you're going to clear a path for yourself. This transition is going to take a while, but you're going to find love. Daughter of baskets don't just mean me telling you to fill up your own cup. I'm not telling you that before you go, just letting you know that's you filling your cup, but this is about being of love. You getting it too. So that time is coming. It's coming. But yes, talk to me later, baby. Okay. Thank you. Hit the like button on your way out. Yes. Let's see. Wow. So many things have been going on. Let's catch up from last week. I'm gonna just get it out the way. Since we still at Texas, I ain't left here yet. We're gonna go to Chicago in a second. I'm gonna talk about Kanye in 2 seconds. And Candyman. Oh wow. But Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let's go back to that because I did not talk about it. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on the whole coach situation. I probably put a comment somewhere here or there, but I have not spoken on it. I've not pulled on it. And these are things that I've kind of picked up even before I seen the ad, and that is things pertaining to Jay-Z and Jean-Michel Basquiat, and that is the artist, the New York late artist that they not illustrated, but they showcased within their ad, within their I'm sorry. Ooh, I kept saying Coach because Coach is now doing something with him, and that's not who. I'm talking about Tiffany's. I'm talking about Tiffany and Co. But Beyonce started, look, all right, it's Friday. I don't got time for this. It was just raining outside. Oh, Shun, baby. All right, I gives love. I have a whole video talking and up in Beyonce. It's not just a Houston thing. It's not just because I'm still a fan. It's just the imagery just works. I love it. I loved it. We just got out of Leo season, and I'm telling you, the videos and the music that was done for the Lion King, not the Lion King soundtrack, The Gift. Beyonce's The Gift. I give it to you, baby. I'm telling you, you got my son understanding ancestors. Even though I got it, I understand. But you know, when you see an aha moment with somebody, I witnessed that with my own child. Okay, and that is a pretty lady Beyonce and all the colors and all of that imagery was acceptable to me. That's what it was very, you know how we talk about a lot of imagery. There's still different other things, but for 2 seconds, I got to take my mind off of where it be racing half the time when I'm looking at and taking in half of the media that I see. Anyway, this was needed. It was cute. It was cute. It was cute. Baby, this is not cute. You saw how I talked about Africa 2 seconds ago. That's where this whole sound, there was a whole hubbub because, damn, I hate on making this comparison. People were all on Beyonce over that album because they felt like she was appropriating Africa and artists, and it's not like she ain't paid them. I'm gonna say that. But they felt like she was more so exploring. I'm trying to fix this, fro. The motherland, different artists and whatnot. Very interesting. I can make that comparison to this diamond. Come on, B. I can make a comparison to this diamond, which was founded. She's the first African-American. Oh, we're so proud to be the first African-American. Some that's been here 200, 300 years. That's a damn shame. I heard Lady Gaga wore that thing before Beyonce. I'm not, and wonder why Kanye got on stage that day. I'm just saying, girl, you didn't have a clue the history of, and then for the people out there who are chastising others for you internet intellects, I mean, God bless the internet some days, or whoever, Allah, Spirit, Universe, thank you for coming through sometimes on my timeline, because truth is there sometimes. Well, excuse me, if we could start there. But we know how to, if you know how to research, we know how to get off that and look for, dig deeper with information if we're trying to find it. But thank you, social media, for being a catalyst sometimes. Don't chastise people because they're like, oh, y'all just now find. No, we've been talking about blood diamonds. I keep referring Kanye, Ace of Coins. Y'all, I can't make this up. It's always the motive, baby. That purse better be heavy, okay? You are the baby. If that's what I'm gonna say to it with Beyonce and Jay-Z, like being approached. Hey, we want you to wear this beautiful. Is it green or yellow? It's green. I bet the ancestor, the brother, sister that found that. What did they get paid that day? What was their wages like that day? Baby, that's really the motive with it. I'm very happy that sometimes it sucks, but I love it. They say you're thinking too deep. You're thinking too hard. But if y'all do y'all due diligence every waking day of your life to be so tedious with the things that you do, with the things that you put out, the things you create, the way Beyonce puts on her concerts. You know what I'm saying? This woman puts in her work, her research to do things. And this is one of the things that you just ain't do your research to do. No, you didn't think that we would like be up in arms about it. You can't be talking about the motherland hard and then talk about somebody who directly takes from the resources of these places and benefit from them and don't pay them back. I just want to say that. It's something about, ooh, I'm silly. I can make comparisons all doggone day till the cows come home. 5 of Knives. Now B, and it's cute because I've been talking about, oh, it's Oshun and it's 5 and it's yay. And that is, I know that she has been tapping a lot into that part of her and expressing her heritage, and that is beautiful. It's true. But sometimes I do feel like she hopped on it because it's commercialized. 5 of Knives is about maybe I keep saying petty. I don't know why that's always in my head when I see this, but it's real cutthroat, baby. You're getting something done. You're getting it. You won. They walking off, baby. You might go back and just finish it off. Just walk it off. But this one right here got the coin. You got the coin in the teeth. Protect you, watch over you, keep you grounded through what, baby, what you trying to do. You're trying to make some work. You're trying to cut through something. That air energy, again, very hard. But it's interesting we get fives, though, to come up. And that's always this comparison. I don't mean to talk crazy. I love B, man. But sometimes, baby, I be looking in your eyes. I'm eating herbs, child. This tea is baby. I always talk, this is tarot with the tea. So y'all know I love my ginger, lemon, honey, peppermint, star anise. That is like the main. And I'm good. And I'm good. But look how we transition to Six of Knives. Look at how we get to that. But we stuck. And this card just came out when I gave that lovely reading. When we're talking about transitions. When you're talking about trying to move through, stuck in something, where you stuck? Where you sitting at? Where we not moving? Where your head at, girl? Because this is about thought. This is about when it's that air energy too, because it's very heavy with that. It is about intellect. I'm not finna sit here and entertain no mind control stuff. Them people know what they're doing. I always say this. I always say Beyonce and them, Jay-Z, we finna talk about you. Beyonce and them they come from Louisiana. Daddy from Alabama, mom from Louisiana. You come on now. They I'm sure mama, they were hands-on with them very much, making sure that her babies were protected, especially for what's to come with whatever you do, you need to use for protection. And making sure to add on some too. I feel that. I know that. But I think there's different realms of spirituality, okay? It's different walks in the occult, okay? In the occult, let's just call that. I think they stepped to some other stuff. Y'all already know that, baby. They playing the game. They playing the game if it ain't one game. Jay-Z, okay. You trying to pull on Jean-Michel's energy is very interesting to me. And it just, I was minding my business on TikTok months ago. And people just made those comparisons. And you are that type. You are more so, and I remember you had songs where you referred to your Warhols and Andy Warhols. We all know that's a painter way back when who also was very good friends with Jean-Michel Basquiat. That is the artist of the portrait, the Haitian Puerto Rican New York artist whose life and career was cut so short by the game, by the industry, by the things we talk about on this channel all the time. Drugs, people pulling your energy, taking it. Now I was told he got his money, so he did get his ends, his money, but they still pulled so much. And now they resurrecting hard, heavy. Somebody, what's her name? That I watch. I love her channel. I'm sorry. I shout out. And you see how I do. I talk about if I see somebody, if I can give a source, I do that. People really don't do that. And I see you. Anywho, back to subject. That was a little tangent. But talking about how his attempts, and her name is the baby Wayward. I don't know. It's either, yes, Wayward, yes. Sister be going off. She cussed about 30, 40, 50 times in her video. But you know what? Lady be on. Sister be on. He ain't attempt all the way. He did not successfully pull on Basquiat's energy. Basquiat ain't here for all this. Basquiat ain't here for Coach, different brands. My best friend told me Target had a line. That's not what he here for. I think it's very And And seeing that picture, slap dab in the middle, and y'all giving me breakfast with Tiffany's, but it's not. But it is. Oh, yeah. Let me hit that real quick, baby. Let me be back to you. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, we back. Oh, well, not all the way. There we go. How do I add? Look at me playing. Why am I playing? I'm over here really, and y'all should have heard the clicking. The clicking was ridiculous. I'm back. Yeah, my baby came home from school. So yes, I had to go. I went outside to see him off the bus and get him situated and stuff, baby. We in this thing. Let's get right back onto it. I was like, click, click, click. I said, hello, Shreya. Hello. I'm just talking. This is Tara with the T, and I'm El Roche. So right now I'm on, we're talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, but you can go ahead and drop a question if you got one. Thank you for coming through. Hit the like button too while you in here. Hey. But Dr. Grant, all right. He's in reverse again. I like how these same cards are coming back through again. They just, it's like you finna hear me. Real quick, but this is that Hermit. Oh, this is Virgo. Am I correct? Yes. And here he goes in reverse. He actually is a root worker. You know how I was just talking about her family and them. They familiar. They know about the moves. They know about the roots, and that's what he is. But this is somebody who is very going through that path, going through something solo to themselves. I'm sitting here, we on Jay-Z. It's very interesting. Anyway, I would say that. And then Beyonce's card would come up in reverse. The card that represents her. But let me make sure that his not. Okay, I don't want no copyright. Baby got the tablet going kind of loud. I said, hold up, let me mute. I will not have YouTube. They are so good about striking everything, just everything. But anyway, here we go too, and then we lead to, since we was talking just on his energy, just where you at, where you trying to pull to. You trying to have your light going. You trying to have something going. And we get Big Mama. This the sun. We get that Leo energy. We get that in all these in reverse. I just realized that. Oh, Big Mama and Mother of Coins also is in reverse. See how we have motherly energies, that feminine energy. What's going on? In reverse, start at Big Mama. Actually, with this, the sun technically represents masculine energy. When we have that fire coming through, okay? We got that lion coming through. Ew. But here she comes, Big Mama, with her cornbread and sunshine and just beautiful. And she's in reverse. That sun is in reverse. It's just not giving. It's not shining. It's not giving what it's supposed to. I heard his verse in baby, it was all right to me and Kanye, y'all. We've been tiptoeing with him all this time. It was a baby. Jay-Z, all right, he is a lyricist, but there's things about him I feel like on the business tip that just leaves me like, you remind me that y'all is in this. Y'all knee deep in it, baby. And that's what I feel with this. And here we go. Lastly, with that Mother of Coins energy, still do another earth sign. Earth tones give me, when I get this energy, I'm thinking worldly. I'm thinking money, of course. It's Mother of Coins. But this is also in reverse. That move that was made wasn't hidden. It wasn't hidden, all right? And then I know it's a symbolism of showing your wealth and showing what you got. And I'm not mad at it. He told y'all a long time ago he got a Warhol in his house. He told y'all a long time ago he had property on Dumbo, all right? But that's what they do. But it's okay. But this does not show me I'm proud African American. It's beautiful to showcase this artist. I love it, but it's doing it in a way that it's pulling from them. And also, when I point out this mother of coins card too, I love pointing this out. The coin is red. It's red. It symbolizes the roots. And we always talk about the roots when it comes to those coins, those earthly possessions, the properties, but it's family, is you laying roots. And it always is like, this ain't looking, I don't know. We in reverse too. Are we rooted in spirit with this and where we need to? Not the root of all evil. Don't tell me money is the root of all evil, y'all. Ace of coins. That was the first one. Oh, am I right? No, am I right? Because they together, they a couple. We ain't doing them separate. I'm just saying. And you end with that mother of coins. Don't tell me money the root of all evil. I don't like believing that. But I'm gonna say this one on good luck. And that portrayal, I remember Wayward, that's what she said too. If you're gonna look at this, if you're gonna take in this artist for what it is, and there we go. This what always happens when you talk too much. Waiting for a connection. I love it. Oh, y'all playing with it. Don't play with it. Always, always, always. Always. Turn it. Turn it. Come on. Ooh. Okay, let's see what we could do. Always a connection. It's always. Always. When I tell you, when I get to talking about stuff, I have all my Wi-Fi. I have all of the Wi-Fi. The thunder, it's not thunder ring lightning like that. You understand me? And there's always, when I get to talking too much. So that's when I know the conversation is interesting. When I get to talking too much. So we're going to keep on talking. Now y'all got me talking. I see you, Shreya. I see you. Okay. I will get to your question in 2 seconds. I'm going to wrap this up with them. I'm going to drive it on home with them. And we're going to get right to you. You just roll with me for a second. They got me riled up. Ooh, that got me. Listen, I cannot help as a fan. Well, I'm not no fan. No, I'm not no fanatic or nobody. But I can't help as somebody who likes to partake in your music, in your things. That I'm noticing some things. I mean, I'm rooting for you. I love y'all. Beyonce, one of the main artists that I give my cool. I will not pay to see too many. I've paid to see Beyonce. I can't sit here and say I ever regretted that. Honey, so please. Y'all not finna play with me. And I asked Spirit. I was told I could talk today. I'm going to just say that. I was told I could talk today. The last time I tried to go live, my last live was so long, I just wanted to take a break and come back. When I put in the title what I wanted to talk about, Kanye, Jay-Z, Beyonce, oh, baby, my whole computer shut down. My whole computer, black screens, blue screens. It did a restart that I thought that I rescheduled. I thought I did. And I said, wow, it's when I get to talking good. It's when I get to talking good. Sweetie, I can't help that y'all didn't pay attention to what you need to pay attention to Bay and Jay, because she came back and apologized. Miss Tina, stop talking for them. They say that you type like Mr. Kermit in that meme, baby. Stop this. You do that, you gonna step for your baby. So I don't blame you. I would too. But y'all acting like ain't no PR. Y'all kept Solange quiet in the elevator. Where is Solange? Somebody say you be pulling on her energy because we know she came through with that Afrocentric Pan-Africanism. the pretty boys, the colors, the posing with your band, the way you do everything, Solange do everything. Now it's coming again with Beyonce, but that's okay. I just wish I seen more Solange in The Gift. I wish I did. I ain't see enough of her beautiful self. But y'all saying she's mental. I'm just saying allegedly. That's what some of them said. But nonetheless, baby, and it calls me Jean-Michel Basquiat. It calls me brother, spirit, ancestor to do my due diligence to truly learn more about you, since this attention is here. And I know the story, it gets rough and dark, but I have to respectfully, if the historian part of me that likes it needs to understand you a little more. I know one thing though, y'all doing the most with him right now. Got me thinking of Aaliyah. Got me thinking about it. Y'all just bringing all of it back. Why Coach ain't all of it? Like, why? What? Anyway, moving right along. So, let's see here. Let's get to Shreya. I hope I'm saying that right. Sing. What does Vivek feel for me? Oh, okay. Let me say your name. Thank you. My name is Sagarika Ria. I hope I'm saying it right. Sagarika. I like that. I actually do like that. What does Vivek feel from me? Let's see. I done got hot. I'll tell you. That done got me worked up. I love it. I like it. It's nice. It's good energy. Let's see. I love this. What does Vivek think of Sagarika? Let's see. Tell us, Spirit, if we can just get his energy, and what does he think? What does he feel as well, especially for Sagarika? Let's see. There is a bit of uncertainty with you. That is what I'm saying. And I like how I asked the question. I asked for the energy of how does he think and feel. We're just trying to get as much in depth as we can about it. And I feel like there's something he's questioning about you. There's something he is literally indecisive about when we have this Two of Knives again coming through. And with the Two of Knives, this energy, she has her spiritual eyes cut out, but she still has her physical eyes intact. So there's still a major void in yourself when you cannot see with those eyes as well. And this card literally means you don't know what direction you want to go with somebody. And then I say this too, because even at the top, still again, we have Dr. Buzzer coming in again. That imbalance. We have, see that right here, literally. This is Libra, that justice sign. The scales are tipped. And even with justice too, who feels wrong with this? If I'm going to get into the literal terms of justice, does he feel wrong? Does he feel like somebody did somebody wrong in this situation? That's what I'm getting to. If we're talking about how somebody feels. And I had to point out these two right next to each other. Just this, the Gemini me, and it's child. We all about balance and twins and stuff. And the Libra, it's literally we the same. We air energy as the scales. Something is off. Something has tipped those scales, and you already know something has to be on balance with it. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Even still, Dr. Grant coming in reverse, like I say. This is Virgo. This is the earth sign. This is about being solo dolo. You alone. He's alone in the woods. You are alone as a hermit going on your path, going on your journey. Now it could make me feel, because this is in reverse, not feeling like being alone. I don't want to just say it like that. This person has something, but it's not enough for them to be where they should be if they're not feeling, don't want to be alone, or don't want to go on this path right now by yourself, feeling uneasy by yourself. It's just that everything else is showing me like you're not. Make up your mind, child. People who cannot make up their mind nerves me up. So 6 of coins too, if we talking about balance. I had to bring that up, and this is still, that came in too, in reverse. Literally with 6 of coins, it's hands exchanging something. Sometimes you will see a man standing up, and there are people underneath him, probably not on the same level financially as him, and he is giving out to them. He is because it's about give, it's about take, it's about balance. And when I get this card, I always talk about deals and contracts, and is there a proper amount on each side with me? That's all I ask for. Usually I get this call when I'm talking about my little celebrities in Hollywood, how they get the short end of the deal. And I'm just talking. We just weeding through it because it came in reverse. So it made me feel like there was a definite imbalance of something. There's an imbalance of exchange of energy. There's an imbalance of time. There's an imbalance of that. I absolutely see that within us. We got 2 of knives. That it's a Gemini. It's Gemini. And with this 9 of sticks, there's a guard. Here she goes. She maybe at one point he kind of had his guard up. It's kind of faltered a little bit, maybe. Because baby, this is what she giving me. But honey, you see, she got her Bible, her gun. She got some people watching out for her in the background, them sticks, baby. Yes, that's what she gives me. So maybe at a point the guard was down. He got a little open. Maybe at a point we were breaking through something, but it's still not enough of a breakthrough to know or to come on, be sure with you. If people know what they want. I'm going to say that. In the meantime, let him sit on that, think on that. You need to know that people know what they want. There should be no confusion on your part. You will know. Okay? If they're kind of indecisive about it, if I'm going to get into that communication part too, if I'm going to feel like that's kind of funny, don't rush it, don't push it. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, is that all right, Shreya? Is that Sagarika? I hope that is. If you by any chance want a more in-depth reading, you can hit me up. Talk to me in the DMs. We can schedule one. His indecisiveness, it's not. So you asked how he feel about you. He's indecisive about you. I'm not. Matter of fact, I didn't even see any water in there like that. I did not. Maybe he's thinking it through or putting you on hold, but there was nothing in the card to give me a heavy amount of love, of passion, of wanting to build something. If there was a certain, it sounds like somebody is if Liberty is in reverse. I'm sorry, Liberty, child, in America. If Libra, if Dr. Buzzard, justice card was in reverse, that's telling me too that somebody was not, something ain't leveled out properly, and somebody gonna get their feelings hurt. There was no love pouring. There was more so exchange of energy. Yes, I don't know what y'all did. I don't know how much energy you two exchanged. But I don't think it's enough love that was exchanged at all. And this person is not sure about you. That's literally, that's what I get from the vibe. I can't sugarcoat it. Especially, it kind of got me because that 2 of knives too. Girl, you need your eye. You can't see. You don't know. Some cars, I always bring it up. Some older tarot cards will be a girl blinded, and she'll be sitting with swords, just sitting there, and rocky water behind her. That's the only water you usually see with two of knives. But in this instance, this girl, you're not seeing something. I don't know if the rose-colored glasses is on, but we need to tweak our visions so you can see properly and be able to make the decision you need to. But he is indecisive, his doggone self, because we asked how he feels. This is him being indecisive. There should not be confusion. If somebody wants you, they gonna get you. I promise. If they want you, they gonna get you. Shout out to the Boondocks. But if you do want a more in-depth reading, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Get a personal reading as well. We're going to move right on along. And information of that is in the description box below. Or follow me on Instagram at El Roche. You can do everything with that $ or put an @ in front of it. You can do everything. But you can DM me there, especially, and I could get to you if you want a personal reading, do a video, chat too, schedule it. But yes. Thank you for stopping by, though. All right. I'm going to leave Beyonce and Jay-Z alone. But we're going to still stick on close to a realm a little bit. I want to give a little review. Oh, man. I'm going to try not to do any type of spoilers or anything. But I'm going to talk. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Hit that like button, baby. That's all I ask too, especially. Just do that and I'm make my day. But so I set up watching Candyman, right? Yeah. Look here, born 88. Yes, I'm 33. That's some interesting numbers. I love it. Born in 88, y'all. This is a time where people are feeding so heavy off of our nostalgia because they know that we're the age group that has taken in all that stuff from different time points. And we big now. We want to go to the movies and do things and watch that content. So I couldn't help, baby. And another reason, I was kind of waiting for this movie to come too because it was released or was going to be released last year when the panorama first hit, and there was this confusion about the box offices and how we premiering movies at this time. So I remember there was a pushback and a pause for Candyman. No, I'm not looking in the mirror so I could see it. There's a real visceral fear. There's a real I know people who won't do it. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like we're not doing it. All right. But if y'all don't know about it, this is the movie. It premiered in the early 90s. Wonderful cast originally, but this is a reboot of it. And it recently came out on Friday. And it's so funny how I talk about it because it's Friday. We talked about Oshun before. I'm here. I know what you're doing. I know what somebody doing. A woman directed it, but Jordan Peele, he produced it? Yes. And the commercial, now that I can say Beyonce and Destiny's Child still again, because when they were advertising for it, it's say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Say my oh, that was funky. Say my name, no one is around you. We're not going to say his name in no mirror, y'all, not today. But I talk about Oshun, like I said, and Beyonce, to y'all say his name 5 times, her number 5. All right. Y'all got to premiere this movie on a Friday, huh? Y'all just got to do that. That's Oshun Day. All right. Bees and honey, huh? Bees and honey, huh? Bees and honey. And y'all know she about them bees. She about that honey pot and that honey. All right. Let's see. I wanted to see how they were going to transition because some reboots just remake the movie, but this one, we got different versions of Candyman out there. Wonderful cast. I don't know none of y'all names. I know y'all faces. wonderful. Oh, the original lady, that dark skinned, beautiful chocolate lady was his mama. Oh, I'm not gonna spoil that. Just, I'm not gonna talk in depth about it too much, but there were certain parts of the film that I took in, and there is still. It is very interesting that the movie's undertone and over absolutely is current, is involved today. See, it all started, it originated, the original movie took place in the projects, which were being gentrified as well. There was a transition of that. There were more artists and people moving into this projects in Chicago. And there's this urban legend about this man who was tortured in the late 1800s, this black man, for falling in love with a white woman and getting her pregnant. Oh, shucks. So they tortured him, put a hook in his hand, put honey on him, set him on fire, you know. And I was like, y'all are going to annoy me, because there's also not just a play and a lay on nostalgia, but there's also, of course, a pool of energy when it comes to our current times and things that my melanated brothers and sisters is going through within this country. When we talk about police brutality and we talk about injustices going on, which causes this buildup or rage or spirit to send a message to continue it. And that is exactly, like, I was like, well, it's on tone with what the hell going on today, because many a times there are innocent black men who are being killed by the hands of, it's all law enforcement. They show police brutality and corruption with the way the police handle from beginning to the end is the overcast in this mix. Oh, trust and believe. I saw red, and I saw number 3, a whole bunch. I saw, oh man, the imagery. I'm gonna tell you this. If I saw Candyman for the first time as an adult, as a child today, that's the vision. There was a part of him where I saw him, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of nightmare material. That's good. When I was a kid, I was terrified. But I said, oh, no, he don't hurt no babies like that. He don't hurt the innocent people like that. From what I'm seeing as a kid, I was like, no, he'll kill the kids. He will slice up them kids. There was something about, I'm taking, because that really kind of was nightmare material, but not really. I'm like, that's cute. But there was a point where, and I'm just saying, if I could see different, if I'm envisioning different types of what people would look like if they were not of this world or something, I'm like, I'll give it. But he was gliding off of his toes. That's what he do. He don't always walk. And it was the bees swarming his face. The way that he was moving and them bees were swinging his face, I said, that looks like a spirit. That looked like, I thought I saw some caught my eye, and I said, oh, because there's always some rattling going on. I hear things more than I see them. And I'm not, when I was talking about them spiritualized cut out earlier, I am asking to be nosy. I am. In due time, though, but I ask spirit in due time. I like my clear audience just fine. But I think it was a good movie. I think it was a good play on it. I really do think the acting came through. There was a point where it's the name. Y'all got to understand the power of saying people's names and venerating them in different ways. So the artist, I will have to talk about this part. He got recognition for his work once some bodies started hitting the floor, once blood was being spilled. And you know how we always talk about that maroon burgundy substance, don't you? Here, don't you? But that's kind of how the attention started coming to him. And there was a point when they announced it on the news, he was just so enthralled, the artist, the creator, because he started getting so attached to one. That's how you calling the attention of a spirit, you're gonna get it. But he got so wrapped into it that he was just happy to hear on the news them announce his name and his work. And I was like, ooh, like just the power of just knowing the people knowing your name took him. And then in the end, that was his demise. Oh, not bad. Not bad. That was real cute. Real cute. Since we in Chicago, I know I want to say something for Ken. I just want to be cute, Spirit, before we go there. Because I just want there to be, I said enough. I just wanted a little mini review on it and just speak on it. But I mean, we got called. Let's be nosy. Check. And when I tell y'all that six, I'm not even going. When I tell you that six of coins come in, what I just tell you, when I talk about contracts, exchange, energy, deals, usually when I'm talking about Hollywood and stuff like that, I was literally talking about blood being spilled in order to get what you want and notoriety. And this is a lovely segue to what we want to talk about. There was so much imagery throughout that movie that would lead you. Like, what's the message y'all trying to push? But what we gonna do about it? Gentrification was so hardcore within that movie. Oh man, one of the curators, she talked to him, not to interview. I think she was the curator, but white lady. Yeah, you know what? If you white in that movie, you really got messed up. Got doggone. If you black too, you got it too. So I can't just. But she blamed gentrification on artists coming in, college artists coming in, beatniks. They're the cause of it. Girl, stop. They're the aftermath. Go down to Third Ward. Go down to many parts. Go to Harlem. Please, I implore you. Go to New Orleans. Ain't no artists came through trudging over there. Then you just hear, if y'all didn't hear me talk about weather, climate control, where they control the way we can move a whole people out of somewhere and bring in the commercial property and the fraps, all that. Okay? All that's over there. I'm gonna keep segueing with that energy. Brother Kanye, step up. Step up. Brother, my brother. Candyman was based in Chicago. Let's stay in Chicago. Kanye West. I see you. I saw you. I gave it a whirl. I gave Donda a little twirl. All right. I'm going to say this. I ain't crazy about it. I ain't crazy about it. We got karate, I told y'all. So I got time though. I told y'all. I've been waiting at the door. I told y'all Kanye did rituals for a second. I listened to a piece of Donda. Donda. Baby, I'm not saying all that. Kanye. The first song opened up with a chant from Selena Johnson, who also sang When It All Falls Down. Woo! That was a song, man. She also sang that chorus for him, but she was the one that did a chant. But they said that the chant tone or the chant rhythm was to the last heartbeat of his mama before she passed. I think that's what they said. I want y'all to know Kanye, I always lead open with how much I had love for Kanye. I always talk about that Gemini. I know you. June 8th, baby. We here. I know. But I also know it's something else too. You talked about Jesus and God. So you talk about Gemini. Like, come on, brother. Come on. Let's be real. Since you set up talking hard about God and Jesus all through that album, let's talk about the duality that you're really speaking on. And you talking about praise him and look at him, look at God. I know God got me. Breathe on me, God. Yes, God. You know you're talking about Satan too. Quit playing. You know you're talking about Lucifer too. Come on, brother. Come on. If it was doubt when I'm teetering with Beyonce, oh, Kanye is in the game. What's the game? Who's them? Who's they? If you asking them questions when you come to my channel at this point in 2021, please go somewhere else, come back, look at my old stuff, come back. But this industry, this game, just industry, because I can't just say music and entertainment. We say politics, we say sports, we say governments, we say all of that. We say the people that we do that. So that's as much as I get into that. But with Kanye, brother Kanye West, is this like you know what you did? You know what you did. Your mama love you. I told you a long time ago, Kanye. I told you, go talk to your mama. I said, go talk to Donda. Did I not? Go talk to her. You need her. And by talk to her, brother Kanye, I was talking about get your ancestor altar together. I was talking about if you were going to Haiti, that time you were going to Haiti. Y'all remember he went to Haiti? Oh, I forgot to talk about this. Follow me on Instagram. You're going to have to literally follow me in order to see my content because it don't, unless I'm half naked or half singing something, it don't get shown. But go look on there when I talked a little bit about Kanye. But y'all remember he went to Haiti? What was the IET? What was the IET? Now, were you going to IET? Were you going to Haiti so you can pull on ancestors and get that energy in a way so they can assist, so they can help, so they can give you power that you need in order to get yourself out them contracts, in order to do things like that, in order to get in touch, like I say, with your mom and them? Or were you going to Haiti because you knew that some was finna go down? Did you know an earthquake was gonna come? See, I'm playing. Let me quit. But y'all gotta think. Kanye not only pulled on the energy throughout all of this, Kanye not only pulled on the energy of his mama, of course, but you know what you did. That was his. Remember I was talking about Candyman, you gotta spill some blood. Y'all gonna act like his mama won? Maybe he ain't want that to be the case. And I know what y'all saying. He was already rich when his mama passed. That's not. There's levels to this. His daddy already had transition, I think. I'm not sure. Half the time, it's not people that you don't care about, or sometimes it is. So not only he pulled on that energy, not only he went to Atlanta where he was born. Atlanta is the melanin and the melanin and the melanin. Yes, Lord. That's another mecca for us. It's Hollywood. Now it's Sodom and Gomorrah. Now I'll say it. And it ain't for no gay stuff neither. It's because literally that the place is wretched, but I would live there. I would do business there. But I know that energy in Atlanta. But there's a mecca too for melanin. You need that. You had all that melanin twirling around you while you were standing in the middle of that circle. That's what I talked about during the Lionsgate reading when we talked about Kanye during that first one. So you pulled on that from your birthplace. And that's right. That's where you born. You go over there. You get that melanin, baby, at the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium, y'all. Not the one originally that was in New Orleans, because you get confused when you hear Kanye West spent the night at the Mercedes. But wait, is that New Orleans? Oh, no, they moved that to Atlanta. Y'all remember when the residents of New Orleans had to stay at the Superdome and all the shit they went through too there? Y'all remember that? And look at Kanye showing y'all all he need is a cot on the floor. You see how he pulled Katrina? Remember when he sat up there with Bush and said he ain't, but you remember that. You remember that. So he got to pull on that energy of Katrina too. Oh, and everybody touched on that. We talked about that. And he also put it out around this time, around this energy, around this. We see you, Kanye. Then you put a replica of your mama's of the house. He came out there on fire. Y'all know that fire means something. He used all the elements. Was water at any point? I ain't watch it all, but was water? He is the water, I guess, baby. There was all types of things going on. You had Marilyn Manson in that thing. You had Marilyn Manson. Once again, I'm born in 88. I know Marilyn. I knew a couple of songs. I was a little kid. Hey, that's somebody just knew that he was on something too, on something else. And he is a Satanist. Remember I talked about Beyonce? She's spiritual. Yes. Praise God. Yes, Lord. But y'all, it could be that y'all will know people on. You ain't know he was in the occult. You ain't know he was a Satanist. Raphael Sadiq. You didn't know that? You didn't know? You've been in the game just as long as Marilyn Manson. You had no clue. Okay. You were just neo soul that whole time. And you took a picture with Marilyn Manson today. And you like, oh, shoot. I ain't know he was on. He's going through so many charges right now, that Marilyn, for asphalting women. What if a man asphalts you after doing some crazy ritual? Back to my pro-choice. After doing some crazy ritual on you, because I knew he drew some blood from you too. And now you stuck here with the fetus that you don't even want, but you live in Texas and you can't even get rid of a child. Lord have mercy. There go Damon. I'm being funny. I'm sorry. That was a little witch laugh. It was going to be Halloween. Woo! Kanye not just talking about God, baby. But if I talk about God, my record won't get played. Oh, some of the songs were catchy. Some of it was, it gave me a tone. It reminded me of, it took me to a time where I see this, you know it's Kanye. You know it's the Kanye. Travis Scott, get in there, baby. Make your money because you all on Drake's. Who else? Like I said, Jay-Z versus, he all right. If I wanted to listen to rap, I got you, but it was giving me, I didn't even finish all of it. Woo, I ain't finished all of it. Kanye, I'm gonna leave you alone. That's all I wanted to do. Just call you on that. And if anything, if this ain't even a good thing, it does not matter. He made his money. Y'all see Kim up there with that dress? This is Hollywood relationships. We know she saw opportunities. Come on, kids. Okay, that's right. You show that little skinny model that he was talking to, took pictures with at the time. You show her that you can come in there any day. Swoop on through there. Come on, Kim. Come on. That's it. That's all I promise. I'm gonna leave Kanye alone. Brother Kanye. I forgot you went to Haiti. I forgot you went on over there to Haiti for land. Y'all know after that earthquake, they were shaking up all them resources and taking them away. Y'all know that they do that, right? Soulja Boy, Chris Brown, etc. Everybody mad at Kanye. Soulja Boy did a verse and they took it off. Y'all don't know the reason for him taking it off. It could be an artistic reason. It could be the label wouldn't accept it. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Y'all don't have control. Ooh, I've been talking about paintings all in art all day. I didn't even link Candyman like I wanted to Basquiat. They referenced Basquiat, Jean-Michel. They referenced him in the movie. And all I was thinking about, all these artists being tortured, their souls being tortured, having to give up themselves, give up something. Back to Candyman, that's a literal illustration of it with that movie, and how it plays out. That has to be blood spilled some type of way. It could be yourself. You got to give yourself. That boy he wore that mask and burnt up, coming out like the Phoenix on y'all. And then in the album, don't even gotta do. Y'all not even buzzing about that album like y'all is Drake. And I do like Drake's album. But then I was told when I went to shout out Lil Red One Shop, I stopped to that Spiritual. I love that. spot. But yeah, baby, she was talking about Drake possibly. There was the music. Why y'all not get clearance for these different beats of music and remixing and sampling? Come on. If that's the case, but that's allegedly, but it's a bop. They're bopping. All of them are bopping so far. Really, there's somebody said it's giving masculine toxicity with, it's gonna have your exes calling you. Insert future means here. The song with him and Future, and that's the one he would have a video to. I'm not crazy about it. I'm too sexy for my sick. Too sexy for my so sexy. It hurts. Do y'all remember that? Too sexy. That's like, I'm a model. That was the 90s. That's giving 90s. It was okay, but I wasn't crazy about it. But there was another, like, it's one or two others. Future had me bopping with he is the king of masculine toxicity. Oh my. Whoo. Which song stuck out to me a lot? Of course, shout out to TSU takes the songs. Anyone screwed, they represent Houston. He gonna do it. It's either the Lil Baby, the one with him and Lil Baby. No, if that's the one that's called Girls on Girls, Girls Like Girls, it's like it's a couple. Travis Scott, I want to say that's one. I'm like, okay. All in all, still people were dropping gems still about sacrifice. I'm sorry. I was able to tune in and listen just to listen. I was able to do that, but I try my best not to just look and sift for anything. But Travis Scott be having these fights on Kanye album, Drake album. Travis Scott is battling the devil, baby. He is battling Satan himself. He could not help but speak on that a couple of times. And Drake was like, option of having friends. Wait, no friends, more money. Have the option, like you win, and then like, nah, I'm saying it, I'm wording it wrong. He would take that option if I'm doing pretty good then. And the way he said friends are, I should have looked up the lyrics. It was like, maybe I'll insert them when I put them on Instagram. Maybe I'll do that. But I was like, how you mean they disappeared? How you mean you got rid of, where'd they go? I don't be fishing for nothing. I don't be fishing, but that's a vibe. It's a vibe I get. But he gave me a tone too. I'm like, okay, I see you. You're going to call yourself Mr. Loverboy. That's it. That's the title. Got all the ladies pregnant. One man that took his maternity shoot, his pregnancy shoot, LilNasX. If that's somebody who I wish I could see that card right now. I wish I could see them cards. 6 of coins. And the other 3, if them some cards that pop out at me when I be talking my Hollywood talk. Oh, Lil Nas had all of them. We already dissected him a long time ago. He come out showing his maternity shoot, his pregnancy shoot, and y'all lose your mind. Like, we know why he does it, what he does it. I'm not the type to talk about he's pushing an agenda because he's just trying to make every kid a homosexual. No, I'm not. Y'all getting it twisted. Y'all really acting like in the Black community, we didn't accept the gays like that. We didn't accept, y'all really acting like people in the church, even though it's backwards as half of them is, they'll speak about it, but you begging and you paying and you need them to direct the choir. For the fashions, for the styles, we really acting like in the Black community, y'all ain't have. There were always somebody that we knew. Oh, you knew this. There wasn't people just getting drugged and like there is violence. There is a mess. There is an imbalance. There is ignorance. I've called us out numerous times because I said you don't want to be acting like the white folks. Please don't be acting like them colonizers. If you find some type of way to treat a group within a group, that's what they want. They want to divide. They want to divide between women, between men, between different sexual orientations, because even within the LGBTQs, they find too. They want an imbalance between white, black, brown. Like, y'all not getting it with everybody. So it's not fat with Lil Nas X. It's the darker. You are dark. You are not good. You mad at Tony Hawk because he gave his blood to a skateboard. Hold up. Let me come back on Lil Nas real quick. We already did a reading on him. Y'all not seeing this? Y'all up in arms because he's showing his pregnant. He talking mad ish about Tony Hawk because Tony Hawk decided to give his blood and them to paint some of it on limited edition skate. Y'all all are terrible. You're all. You all are low vibrational. You all signed yourselves away. You all giving up your essence for different ways to make money. Hold up. Except Lil Nas X took somebody else's blood. That's ooh. Then you show the imagery of giving yourself. You call your video industry baby. You are an industry baby. But one thing I can say, he knows how to rile it up. He knows what he's doing to try and get that attention, to stir up attention. Look at that. Well, whatever, I'll take it back. Whatever you're doing, sweetie, it's not panning. It's not going to pan out for you in the long run. Everything reverse. Father sticks reverse. That's everything. Here we go. Come on, let's start off, Bishop. Come on, baby. Come on. Tradition. It don't have to be by the book. It doesn't have to be institutionalized like that, where you have to just clean yourself all the way together. But you got to have something coof about you. You got to have something that go off of something. Sometimes traditional things are good. Sometimes it's okay. I don't care if it's 2021. Y'all keep pulling from the past anyway, because y'all can't build up nothing anyway. This is about having to do things proper by the book. Marriage, school, those different things, those different setups, very structured. We have rules that we have to go by. He does not. Now, this one I'm going to call you on the lie, baby. And that's what I did want to have to say when we talk about the kids. Oh, he's trying to do the kid. He says, I've never been an influencer for the kids. That's not what I'm trying to do. I can't help your kids like me. Control your kids. Very true, sir. But if you are taking tours around elementaries throughout the country, we got video of you prancing and dancing for the babies. Them not kids. Them not cheering. That's all I'm saying. Sing your word. You know that. You know what you are sent to do. And your light, baby, where your light, it ain't shining as bright as it needs to. Come on, fire. Come on, father sticks. Big man, masculine. Come on. I don't care how gay you is. You still have that. We all have those different parts too. If we want to talk about it, you have to be able to have your morals, have that compass going. No, that's why them doors started opening. How much are you willing to do? Whatever you think you're getting, it's not even the amount of your worth. Ace of Coins came in last. It's not even the same amount of your worth, baby. Your worth is much more than an Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins, usually I feel good about this. This is the hand of God giving you this tool, this coin coming down to you from the clouds. You got it within yourself too when we think of being rooted and with family too, because I always talk about roots in the physical of this, not just the money. But look at you, whatever you thinking, it's not even. But I will speak up for you right here for 2 seconds, though. Sweetheart, I know y'all is not going off about this boy doing this, even though there's a whole thing going on. Y'all funny with the women in her parts with having children. I mean, we could talk about what different conspiracies with that, but no, let's call some things. Y'all going off at the mouth with him and what he doing, right? Well, y'all don't want to see him rolling up and down the pole, giving Satan a lap dance, right? It's disgusting, right? All of that. But y'all okay with everybody else doing everything else. Boosie woke up this morning furious. He woke up early this morning typing about Lil Nas X and his disgust for him. And he drew an image. If y'all know Lil Boosie from Louisiana, he is a hood rapper. Okay, he's about the keys. If y'all didn't know him too, he is also the one that got banned from Instagram for his ish He's also the one that told them on Instagram Live, show your lips, he'll give you $1,000. Put your lips on, I'll give you $1,000 more so. He's also the one who did have a grown woman turn his son or nephew or cousin, whoever child, into a man, the prostitute. You pay. He's that guy. But he's also the one who is always on the front line, huffing and puffing about a LilNasX and a little about the gayness altogether. He said, next thing you know, something like Lil Nas gonna be on stage giving fellatio to his background dancers. Whoa! That was a very vivid picture you drew, Boosie. Very, very distinct, intricate details that you came up in your mind. You saw it in your mind and then you spoke it out of your mouth. Look, sweetie, I think that you have some things internally that you are having a difficult time to get over. I'm not here to talk about anybody orientation and calling them, but baby, you're looking real DL like. Them be the main ones beating their chest and talking about how manly they gotta be and how disgusting anything else gotta be. But you always talking about two men and fellatio. Like you always talking about that. I'm not. We're not doing that. But just what's your deal? What is your deal? We got 10 in baskets. I know, Boosie. I know you want to be the fatherly type. You the father. I'm not giving no deep read on him. We're not. Because we already know it. I'm not getting too deep. But there is absolutely something that is bothering him with that. There is absolutely something that doesn't sit well with him. He is about family. He is about traditionals lead like that. But you the way you do it, the way you're moving, the way you're going, the way you're flowing, it's all wrong, daughter of horse. Daughter of sticks. I mean, I'm sorry. It's a horse going the wrong way for me. Daughter of sticks in reverse. That ashe, that real knowing how to get that energy going, that fire going anyway, that masculine feeling energy in play and balance. I'm not seeing that. We also, and I know it's two women in the mix, but it's fire and it just, when I think of that and when I think of that heat, it gives me masculine energy. When we're talking about balancing the two with feminine and masculine, we all have that part. We all have that. Like baskets, it gives me more, especially with women, we're more spiritual, we're more in tune with that element. You can say that. But here we are too. Still, she came back. 9 of sticks, gorgeous all the way, baby. You are uneasy. You do not feel right. You are very insecure when it comes to that realm, baby. Get it together, Boosie. Get it together, okay? And the patriarchy, it's too, y'all ain't even saying no. So let's get off of men for a second. Y'all not even bringing that saying, well, we're staying on men. Y'all not even saying nothing to Sukihana. Sukihana got a whole porn. Can I say that? Whole adult film for a video, for a music video. We already talk about you, girl. When you remember you was crying? Remember you was crying on World Star Hip Hop when World Star Hip Hop really was like World Star Hip Hop? Remember that? Because you said you sold your soul. You said you ain't know what you did when you signed them contracts. And you were crying, snot running down your nose. And you said you ain't doing, you leaving it alone. Then you popped up in that Cardi B video. Then you popped up with that box full of money with that cat lady suit, black, red, and white on, and them glasses. You remember that? But y'all talking about feminism. Y'all talking about girl power. Y'all talking about P power, right? That ain't power. When your every move. That girl, it was a whole bunch of girls. I ain't see all of it. Baby, I don't need to see all of it. You took uncut BET, Nelly tip drill, credit card swipe, Pornhub. She brought her OnlyFans there. I'm happy OnlyFans back for now. They're going to figure out a way to be more commercial. but they're gonna always use that 6. And aren't you tired? Like, this is not black woman power. This is not black girl magic. Sukihana the GOAT. We always use you as an example. You was up the snot nose crying. I already knew that. It's 3 of coins. It's that 3s. It's the things you do in 3s. You make your money. You see her money. You see that gypsy. You see her beautiful self. Make your money. You hustle. You always been a hustler. But at what means or what cost are you doing it right? Are you doing it right? Look up Sukihana. She's from Miami. She came back in Love and Hip Hop Miami. Rapper. All of them rap about the same things. There's nothing different. Nothing different. Nothing different. They look the same. They go to the same surgeons. They say the same things. They rap about these same things. Lizzo, I went crazy about you and Cardi B song, Sweet and Cardi B. Let's call some things. Lizzo, baby, I'm not doing this. Y'all, I'm not doing it. I know I'm coming off as callous. I just want to talk back about her real quick, because that was on my heart too for a sec. We ain't spending too much time on her. Look, I don't have too much sympathy for you. It's not just because you're a celebrity. It's not just because you got monies. It's not that I love you. Loved giving love to you as a Houston native, as a former geek. I played the flute. You made me want to pick it back up. You made me want to learn. Made me be happy I'm very tall. You a big girl. To be back and know that there's something so cool and beautiful that can always emerge. You could be the nerd. You can love anime. You could be in the band. You could do it. You could be that geek who twiddles their thumbs and writes songs and might be at lunch by yourself. It's okay. And to blow up, you are doing just fine if that's the case. But you go and read the comments. You go and read the comments. You are not, and it's okay. It's okay to feel how you feel. But if you're going to sit here and you're going to promote this strong woman approach, you cannot sit here and do one thing one day and then turn around and cry the next. Stop pulling my energy like that, baby. It don't work. You twerking on TV with all your butt out during a Lakers game, and then you crying about people not accepting your body. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to see nobody cheeks out at a game. Now, if we at that same Nelly pool party, which I ain't gonna be clutching my pearls. Do it. I'm telling y'all might see me at your next gentleman's club. Y'all need to understand where I'm coming from. I'm not coming from that place of judgment at all. But I know there's a time and place for everything. So I know what you're doing is for something else. I know you're really hurting. I know you're really broken. And you feel like you have to be that big girl. You feel like you got to be that girl who's not of the norm, who has to use her sex, who has to use that part of her in order to get attention. I know that's where you at right now, Lizzo. I know you haven't conquered all them things. You don't need that. I see the big girl. I'm look here. This is the plight of a tall girl. I ain't never. If I go into any woman's store and the whole half of the store is plus size, beautiful pieces, I don't see no tall nowhere in sight. That's one up right there. I see the big girls in the malls. I see the big girls getting pampered and taken care, and they're not the ones that's just paying, because you rude boys out there talking about big girls get used because they get used for their food and because they pay. Oh no, baby, big girls getting. Stop it. But you read the comments. There's always gonna be trolls. I have one person who's gonna always come to my live, and there's a literal person who's waging spiritual warfare on me, right, child? Jesus. Who said they're gonna call Yahshua on me? You always gonna have trolls. Always. You are beautiful. See, we got action. You are beautiful. Girl, get over it. Now we at a point. I know you doing it to support you. You and that record don't sound good because it don't sound good. It ain't hitting. So sorry, girl. It's okay. Future getting all the yeah, Future. Go ahead. He gonna be featured in Aaliyah's new studio album too. She's supposed to have an album dropping called Unstoppable. I think Drake gonna be in it. Lord, I know he just whizzing his pants now. I think Chris Brown is gonna be in it. You hear all these toxic males that are gonna be in it. I'm just being real. Them the features that I heard, and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like it. What's the grab? There's a money grab. Unc. We talked about Uncle before. R. Kelly. I'm not even. There's so much going on. Y'all won't even let baby girl rest. Aaliyah too much. Constantly bringing up new things with the Kelly trial. And it's like Pied Piper of R&B. Do you know the Pied Piper? The story of the Pied Piper. Town had a whole bunch of rats, called the Pied Piper in. He came through, got rid of rats. The people didn't pay him his money. So he used that same pipe to lure all the kids out of the town and into the woods. It is based on a true story. This is true. It's real. It's real. It's real. Because there was a time when there was just a town that the kids disappeared. Look it up. But check out John. Matter of fact, check out John Solo on YouTube. He talks about fairy tales and fables. See, I like giving resources. That white boy, I like him. Who he do all the tales. He just last did Anansi. Shout out. But yeah, that's what the Pied Piper did. But y'all not recognizing. Me and my best friend, we was talking, joking about this. It's not just the Pied Piper solitary partner. No. This is the Pied Piper Incorporated. This is the Pied Piper and Co. This is the Pied Piper and Friends. Y'all not getting none of the other people that were involved during this trial, and it's not sitting with me. It's not. Y'all can talk about R. Kelly all you want to. Talk about the little boy that he done got now that he promised a career to. A lot of y'all celebrities right now are back then did what y'all had to do when y'all were little boys too in the hands of a lot of people so y'all could be put on. Do not try me right now. It's just that things that R. Kelly is doing to these victims and to these people, he ain't come through with them. But there's a lot of celebrities right now, the same ones who still work with R. Kelly too, up until way past Aaliyah passed away, Damon Dash, because you still work with R. Kelly. You still work with Robert. Jay-Z, you still work with Robert, but both of y'all dated Aaliyah. Well, y'all really just, I ain't gonna call her no past friend. I'm not gonna disrespect her like that. But were y'all all like leeching? Because y'all were okay to still do business with Robert Kelly way after her transitioning even. Jay-Z, I'm not even gonna start on you. We talked about you and Foxy Brown. Like, I can't, your character ain't right to me, brother, man. How old was Foxy, y'all? How old was Foxy Brown? Hello? Y'all gonna be real and talk about how almost every artist since Rockabilly times? Y'all ain't gonna talk about Elvis Presley? Lisa Presley parents let him adopt Rashida and Kurt. Rashida mama. So we acting brand new. This is a thing. This is a seedy little thing going on. Y'all need that young energy. Y'all want the young girls. Y'all want the little kids. Y'all praying on them because you know that they want to partake in this industry. Y'all know they want the power. I mean, you know they're influenced by your power. I don't even got Robert Kelly. I'm not giving too much to it because these are things we know. Give us some for them. Just very something. Look at that Ace of Coins still coming through last in reverse. You did all that. You don't even have the rights to your masters. This is Seven of Coins again. Investments. Your stash, picking up your pearls. She picking up her pearls, looking over her harvest. You know what she's trying to do, y'all? I talked about her with Britney Spears. She's trying to buy her freedom too. This is the Hoodoo Tarot. She's possibly trying to buy them papers, them freedom papers. You didn't even invest property. Aaliyah uncle owns your masters. You are a part of this. They're trying to suck you up so dry. You were able to do whatever without even know how to spell your name, daddy. And now where you at? Now look at where you at. Can't even afford them attorney fees. Like, is he what do you call it, a court-appointed attorney? Just letting them go because they knocking you. We know that you got married to that girl, to Aaliyah. This is the Ace of Coins too, by the way. I just want to show that in reverse again. Just pulled for LilNasX. Just said that they allegedly, so she could have been able to get an abortion. That's one of the reasons that they went through the extent to get married. Father Sims coming through. He been making a cameo whore. And especially when I've been talking about different people. This was for Aaliyah, Uncle. Matter of fact, I pulled this for Uncle Barry Hankerson. Because I want to say his name last time. It didn't come to me. I got you. Hanky Panky. Barry. I pulled this for him when we talked about Zora Neale Hurston. When we talked about Beautiful Sister. When she talked to him in New Orleans. When she talked to the priest in Haiti. When they talked about sacrifice, when they talk about what people had to do, giving up people in different ways just so they could get on and get it. But here we got temperance. Oh, you got time. Oh, you sitting still, baby. You got time. Taking your time. What can you do? How should how you got these investments and for what? Taking your time, trying to be just come on out and say it. Just come on out and say, how did Usher get herpes, y'all? I said. Y'all both had that song 2006. Your doctor just came out and said, let's talk about it. Were y'all with the same girl in the early 2000s? Same girl. Same girl. Usher stayed at Diddy house and everybody else's house. But y'all talking about Michael Jackson. I'm not saying that. That doctor said that's when he think that Usher was diagnosed around that. I mean, I'm sorry. That R. Kelly was diagnosed around that time. That's the song that, did Usher give it to him? Did he give it to Usher? See? Robert. So much to say about him, but I can't sit on him. I have a whole video talking about him. When we talk about y'all don't really like black women. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna plug that. I have my y'all don't really what I call it? Because it's do black women lives matter? R. Kelly trial. But I also speak more in depth historically. We always talk about the Miriam J. Sims. We always talk about the father of gynecology. Y'all see how we're gonna wrap that around? We talk about Texas and their abortion laws and women not having atonement over their body. I have a whole vlog about that. Go check that out. Talk about how they used to torture us in order to get these breakthroughs medically. Talk about how they treat us in the hospital. Serena Williams almost died, child. Because y'all won't listen to her. Y'all ain't listening to these little girls talking to y'all. These little girls of color. Y'all not listening to them. Y'all didn't listen to Aaliyah at all. And I talked about Aaliyah in that vlog too. Go check that out. That's what we're gonna give Kelly. Because I'm too busy thinking about Damon Dash. I'm too busy thinking about the people I know that I feel like they feel away and they have love for her, and that is going to be Timbaland, Missy Elliott, Genuine, Aaliyah brother. But an artist, I know people love to. I know Mary J. Blige been speaking truth for a second. We know Damon Ash up here crying. Damon, you sorry. I think that you knew that she was going to be gone. I think you and Jay-Z were, I think y'all part of the parties that were pulling from her, because Rock Nation, Rockaway was supposed to pop. We supposed to go. Rockefeller. And then Jay-Z left your little butt in the dust. Now Jay-Z over here playing around Basquiat and everybody else. And you think I'm lying? Jay-Z was with that lady. Who that white lady that was talking about spirit cooking? I think she got messed over by Jay-Z here. Y'all don't know that? Y'all went there? I was talking about Candyman. This woman was an artist. I even looked at some, and she took pig's blood and was splattering it all around her. Like, that's the lady that Jay-Z was talking about, had it all in the video. The herbs talking now. This star niece seeping. I like that. Y'all got me on 10. I'm sorry. And it's like, yeah, we talk about celebrity. It's that, but this is real people who are affected in real life, because as consumers, as people who not understanding that imagery and the subliminals, because there are subliminals. There are messages being pushed, especially through music, especially through hip hop. They told y'all that. Where's Kendrick Lamar anyway? Where my conscious rappers? Where my real rappers at anyway? Because we finna wrap up, but I know that the anniversary for September 11th is approaching. Where were you during that day? Where were you during this time? I was in history class, and they turned the TV on, and at the time we had TV1 that came on, and I thought it was a movie. I know it's real. I'm not one of them conspiracy theorists who don't think people die. I think people were sacrificed. I think whole groups and people were sacrificed. We'll talk about that later, but it's going to be Labor Day. People finna be all patriotic for these next couple of weeks or so, and I'm just woo, Labor Day, baby. Some people Labor Day off late. Still two steps from free labor. I think we need to be aware. I'm not gonna say prep for nothing. I'm not pulling nothing to say. I think we need to be weary and aware, because everybody pulling on the past events, Katrina, different things like that. I would not be surprised. Y'all got Afghanistan going through what they're going through, the Taliban becoming official, so they say, being recognized by China, whoever and whatnot. Some them like may kind of don't see it for us. But either way it go, I think we really need to pay attention around that time. And no, we still don't know all. I don't know all the truth. I just know I feel like the U.S. has some receipts somewhere when they ask who did it, who done it. We know it was an inside job too. Okay. We know y'all were over there stealing minerals from them people. That's what y'all was. Y'all was sending our soldiers over there, and some of them were doing some heinous stuff to them, because some about power given to some of y'all. Heard about the things y'all did to some of them people over there. But I know how the government went and took resources, because that's what y'all do. You send help in to steal resources. That's the real conflict that was there. It wasn't no maintaining no government. They knew once y'all left, they were going to be like, all right. And then, well, okay. So whoever you train, giving their guns away. So, shout out one time. And this is going to be my last. I'm going to end with this one. Once again, this is El Roche. If you do want a personal reading by any chance, check the description box. Whenever time you come through here, hit that like button. I don't care if it's for the replay or it's live. I sure appreciate it if you want to donate. But one time for the space, one time for the fake spiritualists out there. Y'all are funny. Y'all are interesting. Why are y'all sliding in my DM? Why is y'all sliding in my DM? Do y'all not see any of the content that I'm posting? somebody used my page, used my likeness before to scam people, to try and solicit people for readings and whatnot. So I know on this end and this hand what it feels like. That's what got me more comfortable with promoting myself as a reader. Somebody else did it. Shit, I'm finna do it too. It's me. So one time for all of y'all, like, people's discernment levels are so high. Listen to me, my people. If you are somebody who is you trying to be inclined spiritually, you need to look out for fakes and imposters. You're going to have that discernment, that BS meter and radar on an all-time high. Nobody is supposed to contact you. No Babalawo is supposed to contact you. No Poleros, nobody's supposed to no priest, no voodoo priestess, no Hongun, no Bokor. Nobody is supposed to contact you and be in your DMs talking about, I got this reading for you. The ancestors sent me, or Lodumab sent me in for you to tell you something after I literally got through at my altar. I don't give a damn. Because if it's something they want to tell me, they're going to tell me. And I don't care how fuzzy my communication is, it's clear enough to know that I'm not finna. First reading free. And I know that the people that I follow, different people whose pages I follow via TikTok, Instagram, I know they're legit. I know they're legit because they are too dealing with you bums coming through, taking their catfish and taking their likeness and using it. That's what. And so for that to happen to me too, I feel like, wow, I'm in a league. But it's running rampant. You fake spiritualists, please. And then you real ones out there, I see you. I'm a content creator, but I watch things too. I barely watch TV, but I could be on the YouTube. I'll be on the Instagram. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you're going to see me commenting on the Shade Room. You going to see me. You'll see me. I'm worse than Milan Christopher. I'm worse than all of them. Okay? I'm up there. So I cross-watch different people. And it's interesting because some people, I didn't know that some people knew or interact with some. And I didn't know that some of y'all was stealing content from certain creators. I see you. You're not going to lead me to think that all of y'all just randomly thought on the same subject at the same time and release it. And they don't even spend time. They go ahead and release it like that. Girl, y'all that bent trying to find material, trying to find content. My channel's slowly growing, slowly but surely. Thank y'all for stopping by. I see 3 viewers watching me right now. It ain't a lot on this live, but my Papa Legba videos is what Papa Legba got getting me monetized, period. If I already said it, the truth, whatever. Papa Legba getting my channel monetized. That's my Papa is doing for me. That's what I'm going to say. But it's growing. Nonetheless, this is organic, baby. This natural. This real. I want real people seeing me. I want things that come from my heart to come from my heart. If I learn it genuinely, if I experience it genuinely, I want to come to y'all and bring that to y'all. I'm not finna just go read something real quick and then like, ooh, that'll be nice to talk about. And then just, that kind of, Now, if I'm finding information on, let's say, I see content online, I give sources. If I can anytime give a name of who I saw said what they said and where I saw it, I'm going to give a source out there if I can. Now, some things come from spirit. Some things come from me. That's cool. But, baby, some of y'all out here, y'all can't think of nothing new to think. I see y'all. You may not, like, I see different people, and I see who you see because you seeing them and you taking notes and you copying them. Like, these are people who are big, and I know for a fact that different pages of mine have been watched and have been watched by people who have way bigger platforms than me. I know this. I see you because I know you see me too. Like, it's okay. The stuff going to speak for itself. The work speaks for itself. I'm going to let spirit speak for that, and we're going to step on out because I see you. This is for creators, different creators. I'm not gonna say who not organic. I'm not calling all of y'all fake. We're not doing that. But I seen this and it came through again. That's the card that almost fell out. So you come talk to us then. I see you. Okay. People gonna see through it. All right. People will know the y'all gonna have y'all really for y'all who really are oblivious and not seeing it. Please do not fall victim to these people. Please don't fall victim to the fake. But I'm more so this energy is to people who are playing. I mean, we talked about Brother Polite not too long ago. We talked about people within the conscious community, within the spiritual community, and it's like some of y'all could be leading people astray with your teachings and practices because this shit is real. This that Three of Knives energy coming through. Very painful. This you could get hurt messing around with the wrong stuff. You see, he got knives in it, but this card right here be showing out, y'all. When I talk about Hollywood things, that's what happens in Hollywood, though. The ones who are smaller and don't really get that shine and recognition, they get their essence. They get things pulled. It's part of that cycle. It's part of that game. It's interesting how I say game and cycle. And we come to Aunt Caroline, we come to that fortune card. But this misfortune, baby, we in reverse. We upside down with it thing. You know how that will for. You know how it goes. Like it's on the up for you now. And I see this with different content creators outside of spirituality. That's how they go, especially with TikToks and stuff like that. Oh my God, they sure enough be taking content from smaller creators, from different sources, and then blowing it up on their platform. That doesn't last always. People gonna start seeing. People gonna see and possibly walk away. This is Five of Baskets. See, you paying attention. This is somebody paying attention to them broken. You need to pay attention to what's intact. You need to pay attention to what's real, what's truly filling you up, that's in your face. My viewers, my people that's watching. I do not claim to be. I'm striving to be. We on them steps to be. I am working on it to be. This path begin fuzzy sometimes, baby. It sure does. And in this realm, I'm trying to conquer. In this realm, we are conquering and we are accomplishing all the things we want to be fulfilled spiritually. So I could be able to even share anything, everything that I've experienced. That's just something I experienced. Somebody put a cap on my Papa Legba video. I'm like, you saying this on a Monday? You even here on a Monday? Like, bye. Yeah, you see what's happening to young Pharaoh. Yes, and I didn't really follow him hard like that, but he's always been kind of in a mix or a different, what do you call it? If I watch different certain other people, then they'll probably refer to him. They'll probably show him or something like that. Somebody said this a minute ago, a little second ago, that there's a major shift going on. And I love how I can wrap that up with that. There's a major shift going on within the spiritual community. There's going to be a whole bunch of things. How I talked about, and that hurricane coming through, blowing this bullshit out, blowing this fake stuff out. It's all being unearthed. And these truths are coming out. And I'm not... People, he could have started off in a certain way, and I feel like he could have went Hollywood, baby. Could have turned one Hollywood, but that plays on what your character was made of since the beginning. It's just sad. There are so many different other spiritualists and different people. I feel like there's going to be a whole bunch more fakes coming out. I'm just a student, baby. I'm just a student. I asked Spirit to speak to me, speak through me. I asked to connect. Somebody said that they saw that for me. They saw that as me being somebody to connect people to ancestors, to link. I get joy when people ask me about ancestor altars, to ask me about working with ancestors. I feel so good about talking and sharing that type of information. That's what I promote. I promote being somebody from here trying to learn about my lineage and learn truths about different things. And we seeking this knowledge from people that's supposed to be cloth, if you could say that in Christian terms, and are deviants and are dark entities themselves. I can admit that's something that has caused me to be slow in my journey. If I knew Two things more so. I have an insight of where I would like to go. Let's say if I wanted to go down that path of EFI, I know of people who I trust here in Houston that if I wanted to go down that path, but I want to know more about my own lineage, my own bloodline, and then what place. Then I can see what house, what lane. But then it's making me nervous because humans, as corrupt as we can be. It's all within the spiritual realm because they play off of people who are trying to feed themselves. They play off of single mamas, women. They play off their light inside of you because they see your light before you see your light. Because some of them do read, some of them know some stuff, and some of them might off you. So please, y'all be mindful of people that y'all are going to. Y'all need to know. See, this is why I be gonna be losing customers because I'm telling you, you got it. You got the power. You got the ashe. You have the knowledge. You have the sights. You have that. You got ancestors. You got people working for you. But I ain't gonna, I don't want to mess myself up for future business. But it will, because that's gonna be the protocol. Anyway, y'all, I want y'all to enjoy y'all weekend. It's 4:44 p.m. my time in Texas. I'm riding my energy up. I got family coming in. I want y'all to be blessed and have a good time because I sure did this time, which I'm 4:44. I like that. I'm gonna end it right here. Once again, I'm El Roche. Catch me at Instagram, anything. Just look in the description box. Follow me. I put more content there too. Okay. Till next time, y'all. Bye.